everything changes.
Hey, what is up guys? I'm Matt Bergstrom and welcome back to the Damn Happy channel. Today I'll be going through the top 3 books that you can read 2018, and these will be personal recommendations of books that I read 2017. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with number 3 right away. The third book on my list is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robbins Sharma. It's a great book. It's a storytelling book that kind of implements a formula on how to improve your life. And it's cheesy at sometimes, but the story is really intriguing. And the things that they say in the book is knowledge that is reoccurring on self-development podcasts and books. So the knowledge in that book is very good to lead yourself into improving your own life. And let me tell you guys, this was the first book that sent me on my book spree last summer, and it's a great first read. It's a great way to start reading more, and that book will really encourage you to just soak up all of this knowledge that is available to us in this day and age. So, summarized, this book is a great read. It's a very intriguing story and has a lot of knowledge in it that's very, very valuable. And it's a good way to help you get started into reading more books that will, make you accumulate more knowledge and increase your intellectual value. And also, this book helps you improve your life and your life quality. So I really recommend it. If you're gonna pick up a first book, make it this one. So, second book on the list, Crush It by Gary Vee. This book is a guide on how to start a business with focus on social media handling and attention acquiring in general. This book helps you and also motivates you, in my opinion, to start a business based on your hobby. Whether that is selling ice cream or performing shows or creating art or developing apps just like me, this book will help you get there. Now, the book was published 2009, so everything isn't really up to date. However, a lot of things surprisingly are. And what I really like about this book is that Gary, the author, makes a lot of predictions when it comes to technology, social media, and marketing, and he ends up hitting the mark with a lot of them, which proves the validity and the value of the information in the book and made me even more excited to just keep on reading it. Just a note on the side here, Gary Vee is actually releasing a updated and modernized version of his book Crush It this year, I believe. It's not released yet, but keep your eyes open, because if he makes a lot of predictions in that book as well, he may paint a good picture of how the future may look like when it comes to how businesses will expand and how they will market themselves through the internet and other type of technologies. So make sure you stay tuned for that if this book sounded interesting. Finally, the number 1 on the book is Unshakeable by Tony Robbins. This book is essentially just a financial playbook and talks a lot about the stock market and how you are to invest in the stock market, what logic you should use and what mindset you should have to really just create a lot of wealth from yourself. And just not having any knowledge about the stock market at all, for me, it was really enlightening to read this book, and it provided a lot of value for me through the knowledge I got from the book. But the book isn't only about the stock market. Even though it is based on the stock market, it's really a guide on how to invest in general, but in particular stocks. And as I said earlier, anyone can read this book. They explain all the terminology that you have in the stock market, and you really become good at knowing what means what and how to invest in the stock market once you read this book. So I really recommend it for all of you out there. However, this book was not as intriguing as the other 2 that I've mentioned earlier, but the knowledge in it was worth it. So, summarized, it's a book with a lot to take in. There's a lot of numbers and terminology to learn, and it isn't the most exciting read, but it's a very healthy read because it helps essentially anyone create financial security in their lives, which to me is of massive value because financial security to me means increased opportunity to take risks and pursue what I really want to do in life when it comes to business. It may even help me fulfill my personal purpose to its highest level. And to me, my dear friends, that's invaluable. But those are my top 3 books that you should read 2018. These are personal recommendations. As I said, these are all books I have read 2017. I felt like I developed a lot by reading them, so I hope you at least pick up one of these 3. And if you do, I'll be very happy. Send me a message that you're reading it, and I'm just gonna go talk to you about the content, and we can discuss what you've read and what lessons you've learned or what knowledge you've got from the book, and maybe we can find some new perspectives about the book. And that would be quite interesting. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to drop a like below. And if you like my content, do subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I post. Just click that bell below. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.